another episode of Bronimaniacs Discuss. I have with me here this afternoon our rarity of the group, Purple Puma.
Hello everyone, I'm back.
Yeah, back from your business trip.
Yes, it was pretty long.
We have Apple Bloom, Blitzy. Our Vinyl Scratch, Sunny. We have our Cheese Sandwich, Drizzle.
Hi.
Lyra Heartstrings, Navy Shy.
Heya.
Fluttershy, Miss Violet Bloom.
Why is Valentine's Day in May?
Turn out to season
it's like
6.
airing a Christmas episode in the middle of summer. I mean, they've done that before.
That was May.
To make up for Star Wars Day.
Wow.
Yep. Twilight Sparkle, Mr. Sharpwit.
Did they have to canonize Lyra and Bonbon?
Yes.
Yes, required.
I mean, I'm
Very
pretty
much.
sure Slice of Life and Equestria Girls didn't give it away. I'm pretty sure it was a matter of time.
Yep.
Anywho,
I'm
and
happy.
a little special announcement here today. One of our former main members has decided to return here. He used to be our rarity, but now he is our Discord. So, welcome back, Jedi Padawan Daniel.
Wait, I thought you guys invited me here to play Ogres and Oubliettes.
Nah, we're playing D&D, sorry.
Same difference, really.
Or should I say Yu-Gi-Oh, because it's time to duel.
Okay, I summon the Dark Magician.
Yeah, but I summoned my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Anyway.
And now I summon Cypher the Executive Producer.
Save the bad blood for
Anyways.
afterwards.
Alright, and the episode we'll be talking about here today is the Breakup Breakdown, aka Big Mac Sugar Bell Part 2.
Also, if you guys are wondering why Elite Yoshi, our Spike, is not here, it's because he's mowing my lawn with tweezers.
Agreed.
But he won.
So, you guys know the whole deal. We go in random order on 1 positive for the episode, then we will go in reverse order for our 1 negative, then we will give our final ratings. So, up first shall be... How about you, Drizzle?
Oh, damn it.
Oh dear God, he wants me to go first.
Yes.
You gotta do it.
Well, okay, fine. In terms of positive, it's it would be Sugar Bell's return. I mean, we haven't really gotten to see her since her and Featherbangs here got into like we haven't really seen much of her since Big Mac and Featherbangs got into a dispute an entire season ago. And weirdly enough, isn't it like is the episode number from season 7 like close by to this one too?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I don't know. I just think it's cool. She's so sweet.
I mean, she has so much sugar.
I want sugar and spice and
by the way-
everything nice.
Yes, Daniel?
Do you remember what the letter said about what Big Mac wrote that letter to Sugar Bell when they read it?
Hmm?
Yeah.
That he has a special surprise for her in his barn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought that too.
No, notice that it was only gonna be the 2 of them in that barn.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, what kind of surprise do you think he was cooking up for her?
Leave it in the stream right now.
Moving on.
It's PG-13, please. I know I'm literally like the rudest person in this server, but even that's too far, dude. This is
No,
a
it's
show
not.
about cartoon horses, goddammit. No.
He was gonna be giving her. He was gonna be giving her a Big Mac, and then later on,
Oh
maybe
my
having
God.
a McFlurry.
Moving on.
Stop it.
Alright.
Stop it.
That's
You're on-
Mortiga's. That's Mortiga's
Welcome to the
job,
Discord
Daniel.
group, everybody. How do you do?
Crazy.
Oh my
Oh, I'm going away.
Alright.
Anyway,
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 anything
continue,
else to add, Drizzle?
No, I
You're
don't got
welcome,
anything else
Fanfic
to add.
Writers.
Alright, go ahead, Drizzle.
I don't really have anything else to add. It's just Sugar Bell.
Alright. Who to pass it off to then?
Damn. Boy, Looney's not here. I'll give it to Discord here.
Alright. God, Daniel. And, by the way, we actually have a late arrival here. Look at more feather bangs. I mean, ball toys.
Hello. Apparently, it's possible to have a skeleton waifu.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Wait, if your icon's the skeleton waifu, that means I get to ship you with Spike.
Get out.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's like some weird Undertale AU where Sans and Papyrus are skeletons. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. Go ahead, Daniel.
Also, I thought Bolto was the Sunburst.
He switched it up for this episode.
Temporarily. Temporarily for this episode only.
You can say that he used an illusion spell.
Nani?
Okay.
He's a chain.
Alright, go ahead, Daniel.
Well, my favorite thing about this episode, that's a tough one, because I really enjoyed this episode pretty well. The humor in it and stuff. Also, if you listen closely, you could probably hear Josh Scorcher cringing at it.
Oh, he was.
You
Yeah,
totally did not took that from Dr. Wool's video, right?
I might have.
Oof.
Anyway, what I liked about this episode, well, dang.
You said something about the comedy?
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's not really what I went in talking about the episode. Like, probably when Sweet Bell, Apple Bloom, and Scooby were looking for Sweet Bell's quote-unquote secret empire when it was real.
Empire?
Yeah, I just say that my favorite part out of that was when she was talking to Snips and Snails.
Daniel, you said secret empire, not secret admire.
I thought I said admirer.
No,
It's
you
not
said Empire.
Yeah, but we're talking about Secret Empire. Wouldn't that just be the Crystal Empire when it was wiped from everyone's memories in like before season 3?
No, that's the Imperial Empire that I'm talking about.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright.
Anyway.
I'm American. I can't speak good English. Anyway,
Anything
yeah,
else
but
to add?
I have to say that
Using my
I
heritage against
was laughing my butt off at the part where Sweetie Belle was talking to Snips and Snails. That part was hilarious. Like, picture if they actually did say yes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Also, did you notice how one of the people they asked was Button Mash?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I shouted Confalone in the reaction video.
Yep. I noticed.
I'm pretty sure that the reason they didn't have I'm pretty sure the reason they didn't have Button Mash talking is because if it wasn't Shady Vox speaking for him, people would probably riot.
It's like why they haven't had.
Because he did the voice of Button Mash in that short
Like
with
with-
Ellie Monty.
Oh yeah,
It's
Elemonti did a good job on
when
the voice.
Final were to speak, the fandom would get angry if it wasn't no whacking.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else, Daniel? Daniel?
Uh-oh. I think we broke him.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
That was weird.
you.
The Jedi of Discord is acting up.
I'm apparently
He's
trolling
also
myself. What part did I cut out on, y'all?
When we were going to ask anything else you want to add with your positive.
Well, No, I think I'm going that. I'm going to pass it off to
Please.
Balto.
I want to say I'm worried my positive is going to get taken because I'm worried it's going to be popular. So I'm say it before everyone else.
It's okay. It's gonna be all right.
You're going to give me an aneurysm.
Dude, you know who you are
That's
talking
why I
about.
passed it on the Balto.
You're dead, mate.
Anyway.
Move on.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess my positive for this episode would just be like the overall moral in general, because this is something that I struggle with. Like, if I hear something, even now, obviously it's not the same as Big Mac scenario, but sometimes when I hear something, like, I'll just either assume the worst or the best, which both ways it's usually a bad thing. And sometimes it can get me into trouble, both on and offline. So, I'd say it's personal for me, so that's my positive.
All right.
Hey, you could always do what Big Mac did: get some weed for his drink from Tree Hugger.
Given the topic I discussed with everyone yesterday, this episode's also a little personal for me too.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Balto and Snivy are the only two people who were in that conversation when I was discussing it, so I think they know what I'm talking about. But I mean, it's a personal episode in general.
But yeah, that's my positive.
So who's
who
next?
hasn't gone since I came in here late?
Blitz, Sunny, Drizzle, myself, Puma, Sharp, and Violet, and Snivy. They all haven't gone yet.
I'll pass it to Violet.
Wait. I thought. Oh, never mind.
Alright, go ahead, Violet.
Okay, let's see here. My positive for this episode. Oh boy. It has to be the representation of 3 different types of love.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah. And it's mostly visible right at the end of the episode, where we have relationship love between Big Mac and Sugar Bell. We have group love between the CMC as the best friends. And we have friendship love between Spike and Discord.
That is interesting.
Wow, that's actually a really good
That's
positive.
a really good point. Wow.
Yeah,
Didn't actually think of that.
indeed.
Yeah, that's.
You know what they say? You know what they say? Friendshipping is best shipping.
Friendshipping.
And it's actually really nice to see that, because everyone had always associated Valentine's Day as a day for couples, saying that that's the only type of love, basically, to be
Yeah.
celebrated
not.
on that day.
Or how Discord pointed it out as like commercialing and all that.
Yeah,
I
but
see
it's
it.
not.
Single Awareness Day.
Anyway.
As someone who was actually born on Valentine's Day, I can easily say that that is 100% not true. Because even though you are not a couple, I wasn't even in a relationship for for most of my life. I still enjoy Valentine's Day, and not because it's my birthday, but because that's also the day my parents celebrate the love they have with me.
Aww.
That is a very nice look on that. I like that. I like that a lot.
That's fucking adorable. No, pardon my language. That's adorable.
Love's in bloom.
Welcome to the singing hour.
Why do you steal my jokes, Daniel? Why?
because he's the Discord.
Yep, he has to. He has to do it.
Plus, I've sung it
another
like
one of my
that
jokes.
before.
But yeah, I really like how MLP is the first show that I stumble upon that actually tackles on more than just relationship love for Valentine's episode.
That is an
Very true.
interesting point.
Yeah, I like that.
So does that mean Lyra Bonbon not confirmed?
Pretty sure yeah,
Well-
but let's just let the fandom have their head canon and call it a day.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah.
Who's ready for Slice of Life 2.0?
Perfect.
No.
Leave your votes in the comments.
Make that thing, please.
Yes, and that one, and the new wedding would be for Lyra and Bonbon.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Anyway, it's pretty obvious who I'm passing it off to. So, boop.
Take it away, Sharpwood.
Damn it!
Well, dang,
you should
man.
expect that, dude.
I'm gonna have a fit in a minute. I'm gonna have a fit.
Hey, you do know that either Sharp passed to me or I passed to Sharp.
Goes with the flow.
Yeah, but it's called breaking the norm.
Anyways.
we are on a schedule.
You say you're jumping the sharp.
Anyways,
Go ahead.
what I like about this episode, I would say it's probably the whole chemistry between Discord, Big Mac, and Spike. I would say of all the
You took it positive.
We should just call this podcast, damn it.
Word of the day.
Anyway.
Go on,
Move
Sharp.
on.
yeah, I mean, come on, of all the say pairings with Discord, I would say probably this group is probably my favorite because you know with Fluttershy is pretty much the chemistry, like the shipping fuel. With Twilight, it's sort of shipping fuel, but also the bickering only of one side. But with here, it's like three dudes, three best friends, hanging around each other, tolerating each other. And besides, Spike is probably the only one who can outwit the Discord in that regard.
Pretty much.
Spike ship fun court.
And somewhere out there, KP is sitting in the corner whipping.
Or reeing. Or KP is reeing.
Or yeah, right. Oh, probably more. That's
gotta
actually
hit
more
him
possible.
Dun dun dun.
And they actually even showed it in a way that's how friends like this also support each other in situations like the breakup. One have one idea, another have another idea how to deal with this. Well, no, not always. Not all the ideas are good ideas, but well, let's save that for negatives or positives, maybe because whatever. Because who knows? Actually, pretty much that's the whole chemistry ever since the Dungeons and Discord. I really enjoyed ever since that, and I think and I'm looking for another episode like this. And with that being said, should I pass? Should I pass it? Eeny, meeny, miny. You know, since one wants so badly to be next. Go on, Blitzy.
I don't care anymore. I don't care. You
Get on my level, scrub.
You stole it from me. I don't. Just,
You gonna be all right?
Whenever you're ready, Blitz.
well, you basically said everything I was gonna say. So, you've mugged me right off, Sharp. You've mugged me right off.
Well, gee, this is why you always need Plan B, or in this case, positive B.
Yeah. That's why we.
Well, I do have one, but it's not exactly as planned out as my first.
Alright.
Improvise.
Better than nothing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. Crap. I'm trying to get it to come to my head for a second.
2 hours later.
Just think of it like a battery. You have a positive end, and you have a negative end.
Good one.
Actually, no. Bazinga! Sharp technically didn't steal my positive. Because my positive didn't include the dynamic didn't include the dynamic with Spike, Big Mac, and Discord. Mine was just Spike and Discord.
Oh.
Bang!
Oh, you took mine.
Oh.
Technically, I said about I like how Spike can outwit Discord.
Oh, god damn it!
Well, you can always expand upon it.
Yeah, there's.
Well, I might as well then. Screw it. Mainly how, if you looking back at the episode, if you look at Discord going all about his craziness and doing Discord things, Spike is the straight man to Discord's craziness. Which is actually really nice to see, because usually Discord react in a manner which is a bit like, no, triggered, and Spike can just get away with it, just a bit like, yeah. Also, the ending of the episode between Spike and Discord is just cute.
It was.
And I think Spike finally moved on past his crush on Rarity.
Yeah, I was about to just say that he probably moved on from that.
Now he's saying a cardboard skeleton.
Which is why I hope he would go back to his crush on Rarity.
Or better yet, go to
be
the Emperor.
just fine.
Cause you will remember her name.
Gosh darn it, Daniel. Anyways,
Oh my God.
you got anything else, Blitz?
No, let's just pray to God someone doesn't steal my negative.
Alright.
And if
It's
they
gonna
do,
be okay.
I'm gonna go sit down and cry.
Well, you're gonna be good doing the negative before most of us, so.
True.
Yeah, but I think me and Ven might have the same one. I
Well,
think. I'm
Great
not
minds
sure.
think alike.
You never know, but who do you pass it off to, Blitz?
To make safe, I'm going with Ven, just to make sure.
Alright, passing off to me then. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, something that Daniel actually brought up but wasn't the focus. My positive, oh my gosh, despite some cringe, I'll get to that in a little bit. This episode is just so gosh darn funny. Like, this episode actually got quite a few laughs out of me. But it being Spike working off with Discord, like both Sharp and Blitz pointed out. Some moments with the CMC were actually pretty funny. Yeah, this episode actually got quite a few laughs out of me. I'm really surprised. I was coming into this episode expecting a lot of cringe, but instead I actually got quite a few laughs out of it. So, good job, Nick Confalone. You actually surprised me. Anyway, that's my positive. It's really about the comedy. So let's see. I'm gonna pass it off to
You sound like you yawned when you said that.
What if that was the idea?
But Idea Maker's not in here.
I see what you did there.
And neither is Bright Idea.
How about I pass it off to you, Puma?
Alrighty then. Well, number one, I just want to once again say that I really agree with Violet's idea. That was really mind blowing to me. But on top of that, yeah, that the comedy was pretty funny. Also, I like to point out that that Derpy once again interferes, causing her hoof to smudge out the ink, leaving only the bell part of the letter or the address. Or
No.
I just find that funny that once again Derpy somehow messes it all up.
Now hold on, what makes you think it was Derpy's fault? It could have been the other male pony's fault.
Well, the only reason I say that's because I looked at her hoof. I saw that there was something black on her hoof, so I thought that she probably smudged it out. At least that's what I thought.
One of the male ponies smudged the sugar part, so it just said Bell, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what's really awkward? You know what's really weird about that?
Oh, what is it?
They delivered it to the barn where Sweetie Belle was. How did they know that Sweetie Belle was there?
Plot device.
What I want to know is what the hell made her think it was addressed to her, Just because it said Bell on it and it was delivered to the barn. She doesn't live at the
Guys.
barn.
Guys,
Yeah.
Guys.
I was trying to say something, but if you look closely at the episode, Dorothy's hoof was on top of the sugar when she took it from Big Mac and was going to put it during sortment. It was already smudged before the 3 male ponies do hoof, bump, and kick to sort out the packages.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I did notice that.
Didn't anyone see she rubbed her hoof on her shirt? No one saw that?
I saw
Yeah,
it.
that's what I was mentioning.
I didn't notice it.
I just saw
that's
the episode
why-
like a few
that's
minutes
why
ago.
I
I
assumed
was
it.
too busy winging the like that Derpy was in the episode. Also, why wasn't she with Dr. Hooves?
He's traveling through time again.
Fair enough.
But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so yeah, besides the part with Derpy, but yeah, I find this episode honestly really relatable in a way, because like like how how relationship stuff happens from time to time, but other than that, like it was. I just find it funny how Spike's like, how I solve my problem? I just hide. He just hides in the bushes. It's just like, why?
That is the worst advice ever.
I know. Like that part just kind of made me crack up laughing, to be honest, when I was watching it originally. Like,
Well-
my God, Spike.
What really made me laugh in that moment, Puma, was Discord's snarky comment towards Spike when he said, "That's what love is all about." From Spike.
Hiding in bushes.
Love is about hiding in the bushes.
Yup.
God damn it.
Even Big Man was like, when I was hiding in the bushes, I heard you. I'm like, oh wait, that sounds pretty bad.
That sounds so wrong in so many ways, but then again,
even Sugar Bell was just like, excuse me. Just like, yeah, we'll just glance over that fact. But yeah, this was a funny episode. I really enjoyed this. I didn't really have really many issues with it at all, to be honest. But yeah, overall, good episode. So yeah, that about wraps it up for me.
It's just either
So-
Sunny or Snivy left.
I'll pass it off to Snivy.
Well, almost all my positives already been taken. So I don't know what to say anymore.
You can compliment the style.
Sure. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Like at first it was gonna be I like how Discord was in this episode, because he just really seems like he does care, trying to help Big Mac feel better and stuff like that.
Plus, he broke the wheel.
Yeah, and he helped, even though he doesn't believe in Yuff, he still helped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's like my main positive is how Discord was. Like he's showing that he's actually a pretty good friend now.
he's
Yeah.
gotta
More-
share and he's gotta care.
Yeah. Yeah, before all he really cared about was Fluttershy, and it's nice seeing that he cares about more now. Like he cares about Spike, he cares about Big Mac, he cares about everyone now.
He cares about T.
And T, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cares about playing that one game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone has a hobby, I guess.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's really my main positive.
Alright, and I guess that leaves Sunny.
My positive's very similar to what Violet said, where my favorite part about the episode is not just how relatable the message is, but also the fact that we kind of see it both in not just in terms of a relationship, but in friendships as well. And I really do like that because it kind of makes the message more accessible for like everyone that's watching the episode. Kind of that whole message of communicating, making sure that you don't assume things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we kind of get to see that a little bit with the Key Mark Crusaders as well, where with their whole little thing of the secret admirer and the ending of that, which is adorable.
Oh, yes, it was.
All this, and there's still that like comedy charm that Ben, I think, pointed out.
Friendship is magic.
About what, Sunny?
What was that?
Point out about what?
I don't know what you're referring to. I was just saying that the little charm of the comedy throughout the episode.
Oh, yeah, you got it right then.
Yeah. And I think that does it for my positive, so just go ahead and move on to the negative, I guess.
Yep.
I don't really have much of a negative, so all I'll say for my negative is Discord is a dick.
Well, fuck you too.
Yeah.
Take your fedora away.
Give me back my fedora.
Hey, all he cared about was playing that game at the end.
Touche.
Hey, D&D. I mean, O is not that bad.
Anywho, you want to expand upon that, or do you want to pass it off to Snivy?
I'll just go ahead and pass it off. I don't have much else to say.
All right, your turn, Snivy.
Well, I guess I really don't have much negatives. I guess my only negative is that message at the end with DMC. I felt like it went by too quick. Like Sweetie Belle kind of got over that a little bit fast, you know?
No, no.
Yeah, as soon as she found out it was Sugar Belle, she kind of just forgot about it, just didn't care anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought the message of as long as you have your friends, to love you're okay, went by a bit too quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's mine.
All right, Puma.
To be honest, I really don't have a straightforward negative about this. I mean, I guess if there was one thing I could possibly pick, it would probably just be like, I guess just don't assume too hard. Maybe I guess that's probably the only angle I can approach, to be honest. But that's about it.
All right. Wow, right back to me already. Okay. I have two negatives, and I'm gonna pick one.
Don't go with the obvious.
Depends on which one it is. I guess I'll expand upon what I previously mentioned. Remember when I said that this episode was really funny, although there was a bit of cringe? Well, the cringe that I had towards this was the main conflict. And that's, to be fair, it's not the episode's fault. It's there because I've seen all this before. It's really overdone cliche. That's because I've been surrounded by various romantic comedies in my life, and also a little thing called Shrek. Did it also? I didn't even like it then. But again, it did make me cringe just a little bit. It didn't break the episode for me at all, but yeah, it was a very cliched, overdone conflict that, like I said, it didn't break the episode for me, and I thought that bit with the real reason why Sugar Belle came to Ponyville, I thought was actually pretty clever. Especially considering that...
Spike called it.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was pretty clever.
Wait until I tell Spike.
Yeah, that actually did make me laugh. Yeah, it was a little cringe-inducing, but it's not a deal breaker. So, that being said, I'll pass it off to Blitz.
If I'm being honest here, I the only one who fought the subplot with the
No,
CMC.
you didn't. No, it's not. You're not the only one.
Yeah. Oh, did I steal your sharp?
We're even.
Go
Did I
ahead.
steal your negative sharp?
Go ahead, Blitz.
Did I not say just we're even?
Yeah.
Yes! Revenge, baby!
Anyways.
Okay, we're not even because you're celebrating.
Alright,
Get some dignity, dude.
alright, go on, Blitz.
I have purpose again. Anyway, yeah, I know I'm one of the members of the CNC, but I found the subplot with the CMC to be sort of pointless, in my opinion. I personally believe that moment with Sweetie Belle, like having a little bit of it would have been cool because that moment with Sweetie Belle was an important moment. But otherwise than that, I found the subplot to be semi-pointless. I mean, it was good. It was a good subplot. It was quite funny and quite cute. But otherwise than that, yeah, I found it to be quite pointless of a subplot.
I was thinking the same thing, actually.
Go on.
No, that was actually one of my negatives. I did also find the plot for the CMC kind of pointless. It's not bad, it just didn't really need to be there. I mean, it could have been fine. It could have been fine as its own episode, in my opinion. But again, it's not a deal breaker. So, you got anything else, Blitz?
Nope.
Alright, go ahead, Sharp.
Let's see. What could I also say right now?
You're welcome.
Go on.
My two negatives were taken, and I don't want to take the third negative. So, maybe just a little nitpick because I have nothing. The fact that this is pretty much an overused plot. I personally have no problem with that if it's done right, but some might pick that on the fact that this is another time when we have a romance story with the misunderstanding and stuff. Basically, the Shrek plot.
Pretty much.
Yes, and yes, I admit I took it from Doctor Who video.
Yes, did I.
The whole Shrek comparison.
I gotta say, gee, a lot of people sure like to reference Shrek a lot.
Well, now you know why.
Somebody once told me.
We don't have doors.
Anyways.
Okay. Well, okay, so even though all three of my negatives were taken, I did eventually come up with a fourth.
Sorry.
Yay.
Okay, so my fourth negative, even though it's a tiny nitpick, dude, does anyone find the skeleton lady thing a little bit creepy?
Oh, come on.
I would say disturbing.
Like, seriously, the way that Discord forced her really close to Big Mac, like, okay then, no touchy.
Kill it with fire?
Maybe?
I wouldn't do that, Sharp. Otherwise she would come Ghost Pony Rider.
It's a paper cut, so it will be just...
And if we're talking about fire horses here, I am the original fire horse, baby.
No, that's Celestia.
Hold on. My RP mom is also a fire horse, and I think I'm the only water horse in existence.
So far.
Yeah, but when you can control all types of elemental magic...
Oh, no, that's not...
we are getting off topic, guys.
Yeah,
This
true.
isn't about the last Airbender.
Yeah.
Guys, let's talk about OC powers after the podcast.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back to skeletons.
The Jack's not here.
She was so scared. She was chilled to the bone.
Gosh darn it.
Yep, I did it. Okay, I'm leaving now. No,
You're just bone to be wild.
Anyway.
Okay, all right. I got us off topic. All right, go on.
Anyway, I'm just really glad that that's the only bit that's actually disturbing before things got a little, when Discord put both of them alone.
Mm-hmm. At least they were talking it over.
True.
Would that be all?
Yeah, that's all really.
Alright, go ahead,
And I'm still getting my neon. I mean flamethrower.
Alright, go ahead, Balto.
Okay, so even though it was a lot of people's positive, my negative is actually Discord. Like, I know what he was doing the entire time. I knew that he was, secretly helping. Shut up. I knew that he was basically helping the whole situation and everything behind the scenes.
Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. You can see that my internet connection is being a little discorded right now.
Sorry.
Oh, you cheeky boy.
I didn't do it. I swear, I didn't do it. Oh, hi, Mark.
Anyways.
Secretly, someone casted stop on Ven's internet.
Anyways, you got anything to expand upon, Balto?
I give it my negative.
Alright. Take it away, Daniel. Speaking of Discord.
Alright. My negative was basically how obvious the entire thing was. I mean, seriously, you can see how obvious that it was going to be a misunderstanding from the get-go.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it was visible from outer space, for crying out loud. And my dimension.
I was just about to joke about that.
By the way, I'm still waiting for Spike to mow my lawn with the tweezers.
Didn't Spike win that bet?
Yeah.
No, I never
Yeah.
said. Hey,
Oh.
I never said I believed in love, didn't it? Did I? No.
Ooh,
But it was heavily implied.
Ooh, nice comeback.
But the thing is, you saved the relationship because of the cart.
I did it because I was being a friend.
Yeah, but that technically counts as believing in love.
Nope, I believe in friendship.
Anyways,
It might as well just be the same thing in this show.
anyways, you got anything else, Daniel?
Well, let's see. Nope. Though I will point out that they could have had a little bit of context with Big Mac's letter.
So, that leaves Mr. Drizzle.
Okay, so I don't know if this has been said yet because I've been trying to focus on many things at once, but my negative is probably Big Mac's breakup with Sugar Bell.
Sweet.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to there being other bells. I mean, maybe they're cousins, but fudge muffins. Anyways, I don't know. It's, I mean, perhaps giving the other person a chance to speak would have been a better way to handle this. I mean, we didn't really know what was going to happen yet. I mean, I did, because as Ben said, these types of episodes are very predictable, and it's been done before. So I get it. I get they're trying to do the same thing, but they could have at least. I wonder how it would have went if they actually gave her the chance to talk first.
The episode would have been over a lot sooner.
Either that, or they could have figured out, or they could have actually done something with that party they had planned. You know, the one that was supposed to be just those two, but that's okay.
They were. They went right back to the barn. They're working on making a McFlurry together.
We didn't
shut
see
up.
it. Wait a minute. Are they going to stuff a Pikachu into a McFlurry? Anyways, off. But yeah, that's the end of it there. I don't really have anything else to add.
Alright, it's now time to put out our ratings for the episode. So, Drizzle.
I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. 4.5 it is. And, by the way, a quick little tidbit. For those who are unable to make it today, Crimson gave the episode a 5 out of 5, as did David. Scapegoat gave it a 4, and Looney here gave it a 4.5 as well. So you're not the only one, Drizzle.
Thank God. I knew Scapegoat was a good boy.
Well, he still bought his new waifu, so.
He's still senpai.
Anyways,
Yeah, but he's not Oni-chan.
anywho, Daniel?
5 out of 5.
5.
Despite the episode being obvious, I still enjoyed it overall.
Like I said, it's not a major deal breaker.
Also, Sugar Mac is best ship.
Yeah, I'm on board with the Sugar Mac.
And somewhere out there, Chili is weeping.
Either that, or she's trying to dip the ship into hot cider.
Actually, speaking of Miss Chili, if you look closely in one of the scenes in the episode, you can see Chili on the balcony with what appears to be a Pegasus stallion applying decoration.
Yeah, I believe he's called Wesley.
So maybe she and him are becoming a couple.
I mean, it does take a really brief moment for the fandom to ship someone.
True.
Fandom
It's like with Lyra and Bonbon originally. See them on a park bench together. They must be dating. And now we get
they sat on.
And don't forget, they've been seen together a lot throughout most of the series.
Even in Equestria Girls.
Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, Rainbow Rocks confirmed that those two were going out. I mean, the way they were on the piano together. I mean...
Okay, now we're going beyond the original idea.
Yeah. Let's get back on topic here, shall we? Balto?
3 out of 5. But and it's weird because the previous episode I rated lower, yet I actually enjoy it more than this episode. I know I'm weird like that, but I give this one a 3 because at least it had reasons behind stuff.
Fair enough. Violet?
5 out of 5.
5.
Thanks, Yummy Soda.
Yeah. That was
Introduce how it feels to chew 5 gum.
This is how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Stimulate your
senses. Chews the gum and then loses the flavor immediately.
So anyways, chocolate?
Can I give 4.75? It's too good for 4.5, but it's not enough to 5 for me.
Sorry, but you gotta pick one, dude.
4.75.
Like, really, I would give it right away this 5 out of 5. No question. If not for the side plot, which is pretty useless and serves pretty much no point. Maybe besides the ending with when the Big Mac actually lash on the Sweetie Belle. So besides that, this side plot was pretty much useless.
So 4.5 for you.
Okay, I'll say this. 5, however, a weak 5.
Okay.
So it's not a full. So because of the rules, I'm giving this officially. I'm giving this 5, but but not officially, it's 4.75.
All right.
Also, side note: this is why I don't do rating in my videos.
Then it's got played at his own stream.
Quick update. Endless actually gave the episode a 3.5.
Oh.
Yeah, just to update you all.
Okay.
Blitz?
Well, because we're doing non-rounded ratings, I give the episode a 4.5 out of 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Round it by, square it by 20, add an extra 10, divide it by 60.
No more math.
Nobody said to be math.
I thought that Sharplet was the Twilight of the group.
And then you carry the 2. You add a 6, then you add a 9. You add a 0.5.
Moving on, please.
Dude, you wanna break Van? You know math is not his strong strength.
It's all part of my evil plan.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, but in reality, I give the episode a 4.5 out of 5. The only reason why it's not a perfect 5 out of 5 is because the subplot with the CMC could have been executed a lot better.
Alright.
Also,
thought
I
it
want to
was
see
because we
someone
kept
go
stealing your
back.
positives and your negatives.
Actually, no. For that reason, the episode gets 1 because everyone was stealing my stuff.
You can't do that.
Also, I want to see someone go back on this podcast, actually do the math of what I was saying, please. That's what I want to see. And I'll PayPal you a quid. I'll PayPal whoever does it a whole quid.
Anywho, that's a little bonus. As for me, I'm giving this episode also a 4.5. But it's a strong 4.5. I was actually like Shotbread, I was actually struggling whether I wanted to get this a 4.5 or a 5. However, I gave it a 4.5 because one is the cringe of the main conflict, and the CMC plotline was kind of pointless. Those are the only two things that ruined it for me, but it's not to the point where I dislike the episode. Thank Muna.
Then just screw the rules and give it a 5. Screw the rules and just give it a 4.75 already. Just screw the rules.
You know I'm not gonna do that.
No.
How very venomous of you.
Do it.
God damn it. No, but I'm sticking with a 4.5. So
How very venomous of you.
God damn it, Daniel.
Seriously?
Anyways, Puma?
No rounding included.
Okay then.
No rounding included, yes. Okay, that's his rating.
But like I give it a 5 because, like, honestly, I mean, I personally, for me, I enjoyed the episode. I think it was well done, to me anyway.
All right. Snivy?
It'll be a 5 for me too. This episode really made me laugh the most out of any, really. So. Yeah.
It definitely made me laugh more so than any of the episodes of season 8 so far. That's a plus.
Have we had a higher rated episode this season? Because I think the play one was higher rated.
Anyway.
What about the parent
We'll
map?
see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. First off, Sonny has to give his rating.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.
Okie dokie.
Okay, scratch that. Literally, vinyl, scratch that.
Oof.
Oh, hardy har.
Hey, bad jokes are supposed to be my thing. And Yang's thing.
No, mate. I'm becoming the king of memes. I will also become the king of bad jokes. Don't at me.
I don't know. I think Yang from Ruby has you beat.
Yang, yo.
Alright.
Oh, I missed that show.
Okay, guys. Overall, the group rating for the breakup breakdown is a strong 4.5.
Yay!
Damn you, Bolto, and giving it a 3.
Endless gave it a 3.5.
Damn you, Endless.
Wait, a 3.5?
Yeah. Let's tie this episode alongside Granny's Gone Wild, Surf and Turf, and Horseplay as the highest rated episode this season so far.
What about the parent map?
Parent map was a 4.
Yeah, probably because of my rating.
Yay!
And the
little
stream's
Rudy.
gone again.
Hey, good thing Deadpool in there being R rating.
Oh, howdy, har. Before we go, a couple things I want to show you guys. First off, our Discord here actually made a little something that was actually worth a good laugh. Just give me a minute, because I don't think it's saved properly.
For everyone who doesn't laugh, you owe Daniel a quid. A whole quid. I don't know what the unit conversion is from pounds to dollars.
Yeah.
So
Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Sorry, wrong file.
Just give the money you're gonna give to me, give it to Dream Sage.
Yeah, anyways, but here's a little something that Daniel here actually made. You can see it right about here. I'll post it in the voice channel for those who can't see the stream. If I can.
It's not even appearing yet. Hasn't even appeared.
Yeah, just give it a moment.
Oh,
It showed up on Violet's.
Alright. Alright, here it is in the voice channel for those who can't see it.
what the fuck?
It's still so amusing. I'm stealing that. I'm stealing.
Hey,
Yoink.
I came up with the meme. Do not take credit for the meme I created.
I make memes too. Hold up, I've got one.
Oh my god.
When we end the podcast first.
No, it's not going in the podcast. I'm gonna post it in there. If you want it in the podcast, go ahead.
Guys.
Anywho, also, another announcement. This one is kind of more important. And I think Blitz here has something to say.
Well, okay. If people have been noticing today, I've been trying to put on a more happy, joyous tone than I usually am. And also, SJ Mac Free, who's the Brit? That would be me. That rhymed. The reason why I've been trying to put on a more upbeat tone is because on Wednesday evening, I was presented with some pretty horrible news, for the lack of a better word. Basically, I found out that my dad has cancer. He has a tumor in his stomach.
Oh.
Now,
Oh man.
the benefit is that it can be cured. It
That's
can
good.
be removed and it can be cured through therapy and everything. But the problem is, if it spreads, it can potentially kill him. But as it stands, all that my mother's wish for is that a lot of support be sent to me and my family. So as it stands, if you want to, the best way you can do this is, if you know my Twitter, it's at Blitz Studios, or when this gets uploaded to YouTube, go to my YouTube channel and send support through there. That is the best possible thing you can do, and that is what would be greatly appreciated from me and my family, as we've had to cancel a holiday to Cuba in September because that's when my dad's treatment ends, hopefully. But I'm going to have to be going through this whilst my 17th birthday is going on. So it's going to be hard and tough for quite a while, for the lack of a better word. So I'm going to try and make the podcast, as they do help me take my mind off things. I do really enjoy doing them, and I love bringing enjoyment to everyone. And at the end of the day, I consider myself to be an entertainer. I've been in the theatre for about 10 years, and ironically, the day after I found out about this news, I had a performance the next day. So I had to do a performance knowing that this was happening, and I persevered. So what I want to say is that if the way this developed, if any of your family members have something called an acid reflux, please see a hospital straight away, because this is what's happened with my dad. He started with acid reflux, and it's led to this. But as it stands, that's where basically I stand with the issue. I intend to make as many podcasts as I can to sort of cheer myself up and talk to the people, because being a part of this group has allowed me to find people that I would never be friends with, and I would never imagine, as in, like, I'm British, and I'm pretty sure, like, other than Violet, I'm pretty sure everyone here is American. and I've actually no.
I'm not American.
Oh, sharp as well. But as it stands, through doing this, it's allowed me to meet so many amazing people and so many amazing friends and everything that I wish I could come over to America and see you guys, but obviously I can't because travel's expensive and I'm too young to travel on my own. But as it stands, all I can wish for is support and just help through these hard times, to say.
Yep. So, like what Blitz said, any ounce of support for Blitzy is more than appreciated.
And thanks to Then and everyone here for allowing me to get this across.
No problem, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
I wish.
And sorry to end the stream on an incredibly depressing note.
No worries, dude. But
hey, more support the better, right?
So that will be all for this podcast today. Thank you all so much for joining us, and again, please send support to Blitzy for what he's going through. Much appreciated. On a more positive note, tune in next week where, oh my gosh, this episode's gonna be loads of hype. The episode,
puberty, ladies and gentlemen.
The episode we'll be talking about next week will be Bolt Down. And needless to say, it's gonna be a little hyped. So I can't wait to see where this goes. So anyways, take care, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
May your heart be your guiding key.
May the horse be with you.
May the flute be with you all.